Volunteers will kick it away to get this game going. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. The Hurricanes offense starts in less than ideal field position on that poor return. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, you just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
This try is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Martinez. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Ward. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
They'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. 1st and long now after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Ward. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Porton. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Looking for the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up first and very long. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. The pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Trying to extend the play. Gets some space around the 30. And tackled there by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Sampson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? The sure hands. It's Martinez. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense not pressing this time. He hands it off from the gun. Fights off a defender. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline. It's White. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's got it for a big gain. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. To throw, it's Ward. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return. What a takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. When they've got him, a sack with the defense, they'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Ward. Looking for a deep completion. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Powering through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Tailback with another carry. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run here. Let's it go. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Finds his man, has the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Wills his way to the end zone. Just powers through a tackle into the end zone. Guessing there's going to be a conversation in that defensive sideline now.
Yeah, but what a luxury for this offense to have a back that has the ability to make people miss and to break tackles to get into the end zone. Sometimes you get down into the red zone area, you're worried about having to always throw the ball to get it into the end zone. With this group, with a back like that, it's a whole different deal.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The spin move. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure is coming. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the sack. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready.